On April 22, 2025, the tranquility of Pahalgam, a picturesque town nestled in the Himalayas, was shattered by a horrific act of terrorism. Baisaran Valley, known for its lush meadows and stunning views, became the scene of a massacre that shocked the world. This idyllic destination, popular with tourists seeking respite in the lap of nature, was transformed into a place of unspeakable violence. The attack occurred in the afternoon as tourists from India and abroad were enjoying the serene beauty of the valley. A group of heavily armed militants emerging from the dense forests surrounding the area opened fire indiscriminately on the unsuspecting crowd. The idyllic setting of Baisaran, accessible only by foot or horseback, turned into a chaotic scene of terror and bloodshed. The sound of gunfire echoed through the valley, replacing the peaceful whispers of nature with the screams of the innocent. The attack left 26 people dead and many others injured. The victims included Indian tourists, 2 foreigners, and 2 locals who worked in the area. Among the dead was Indian Navy Lieutenant Vinay Narwal, a young officer who had just been married a few weeks earlier. His tragic death, a stark reminder of the human cost of this senseless violence, sent shockwaves across the nation. The attack, reminiscent of the 26/11 Mumbai attacks, brought back painful memories of terrorism and its devastating impact. The aftermath of the attack was one of chaos and despair. The injured, some critically wounded, were rushed to nearby hospitals, while security forces launched a massive manhunt to track down the perpetrators. The picturesque valley, once teeming with life and laughter, was eerily silent, save for the sounds of sirens and the somber whispers of first responders. The attack on Pahalgam served as a grim reminder of the vulnerability of innocent lives to the scourge of terrorism. Responsibility for the attack was swiftly claimed by Kashmir Resistance, a militant group with known links to Pakistani terrorist organizations. The group, which seeks to secede from India, issued a statement justifying the attack as a response to the Indian government's policies in Kashmir. They stated that the attack was a message to India and those who support its presence in the region. Another group, the Resistant Front, an offshoot of the notorious Lashkar-e-Taiba, also claimed responsibility for the attack. This group specifically cited their opposition to the issuance of domicile certificates to non-locals in Jammu and Kashmir as a motive for the attack. They claimed it was a measure to safeguard the demographic balance of the region. The involvement of Pakistan-based terrorist groups in the attack heightened tensions between India and Pakistan. India, which has long accused Pakistan of harboring and supporting terrorist groups operating in Kashmir, condemned the attack in the strongest possible terms. The attack further strained the already fragile relationship between the 2 nuclear-armed neighbors. The attack was met with widespread international condemnation. World leaders expressed their condolences and solidarity with India in its fight against terrorism. The United States, a key ally of India in the global fight against terrorism, offered its full support to bring the perpetrators to justice. The attack highlighted the global nature of terrorism and the need for international cooperation to combat it. India responded to the attack with a combination of diplomatic and economic measures. The government immediately closed a key border crossing with Pakistan, suspending all trade and travel between the 2 countries. This move was intended to send a strong message to Pakistan that it would face consequences for its alleged support of terrorism. In addition to closing the border, India also cancelled a long-standing water-sharing agreement with Pakistan. The agreement, which had been in place for decades, regulated the flow of water from the Indus River into Pakistan. The cancellation of the agreement was seen as a significant escalation in tensions between the 2 countries. Within India, there was a wave of anger and outrage over the attack. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, cutting short his visit to Saudi Arabia, addressed the nation, vowing to bring the perpetrators to justice. He condemned the attack as a cowardly act and reiterated India's resolve to fight terrorism with all its might. Home Minister Amit Shah rushed to Kashmir to take stock of the situation and chair a high-level security meeting. He vowed to take the strongest possible action against those responsible for the attack, and announced a thorough review of security arrangements in the region. The attack led to a heightened security presence in Jammu and Kashmir, particularly in tourist areas. The Pahalgam attack dealt a severe blow to the tourism industry in Kashmir, which had been showing signs of recovery after years of unrest. The attack, coming at the start of the peak tourist season, led to a sharp decline in tourist arrivals. Hotels and tour operators reported mass cancellations, and the local economy, heavily reliant on tourism, suffered significant losses. The attack also cast a long shadow over the lives of the local population. The people of Pahalgam, known for their warmth and hospitality, were left reeling from the violence that had visited their peaceful town. The attack served as a stark reminder of the fragility of peace in the region. In the wake of the attack, security forces launched a massive operation to track down the militants responsible for the attack. The operation, involving thousands of soldiers and police officers, combed through the dense forests surrounding Pahalgam. The Indian government vowed to hunt down the perpetrators and bring them to justice. Despite the heightened security measures, the attack had a chilling effect on the region. The fear of further attacks lingered in the air, casting a shadow over the lives of the local population. The Pahalgam attack served as a grim reminder of the long road ahead for lasting peace in Kashmir.